I think that's good. That's good. Alright, guys, welcome to the first video of my travel series where I will be basically traveling some national parks and bringing you guys along with me. I'll be blogging, vlogging, and taking pictures. So it's gonna be great. Basically today I left home, went to a national park, which you'll see which one I went to briefly, and then went hiking. I don't want to spoil anything else for you guys. Just watch. Off to you, past Luke. Take it away. Well, guys, man, today's the day. Today, I've been, hopefully that's on the way, but I've been planning to do this for literally a very long time. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but, I'm about to leave, man. This shit's real now. Yeah. So, I'm not taking a cell phone. As you can see, that is my old cell phone. Not taking one. I hate cell phones, so whatever. Man, I'm gonna miss this dog. He's so beautiful. I gotta do something new. I just do the same stuff every day, and I'm into that routine, and it's not a good routine. I'm tired of it, so I gotta change it up, man. So I just did this on a whim. Actually, not really. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Finally doing it. So, dude, let's do this thing. Just, it's been a bad year, man. I'll talk about it. Okay, so now I'm in the car. You guys don't know where I'm going yet. Basically, I am going to Shenandoah National Park. It is only an hour away from me. I live in Northern Virginia, and I've actually never been to Shenandoah National Park, which is kind of pathetic. So, you know, it's only fitting that I go to that as my first choice. Damn! This is the second overlook in Shenandoah National Park. Just got here. Dude, outstanding. Basically, I'll be touring in a sports car. It'll be fun. This is just nuts. It's beautiful. I can't wait to get more out west. Because right now I'm only in Shenandoah, and you know, obviously the mountains aren't as big, but it's still beautiful. I wanted to do this, man. Just get out, stop being lazy, do something, and take you guys along with me. I didn't vlog it, but basically I didn't know where I was gonna go. Like, I had no plan. All I know what I wanted to do was go to Shenandoah National Park. I didn't really know where, like what destination I wanted to be in Shenandoah National Park, like what trail I wanted to go or anything. So basically I got there, got a map, looked for the thing that looked most common, not most common, sorry. Looked for something that like rang a bell, like that I've heard before, and that was Old Rag. So I saw Old Rag on the maps. I drive, I think it's mile 45, so I drive 45 miles to Old Rag. It's a fucking overlook. It's literally an overlook. So I didn't read that, and I didn't even know you couldn't get to Old Rag from Skyline Drive. So I drove back. I looked for the next best thing. I saw, let's see. I saw Little Stony Man trail. Alright, so I get out of the car, I check the map, that's like right by the parking. I'm like, oh, you know, this doesn't seem too bad. And plus, when I got there, I saw a family of 4. 2 were kind of younger, I don't know how old they were, like 10 and maybe like 14, 13, something like that. So I was like, oh, I can do this. Like, no kid, like, they're not better than me. They aren't. I mean, I'm out of shape and everything, but you know, they're not me. I end up getting to the top, and being kind of, it was impressive. Let's just say the least. Look at the view. You saw the view. Was it not amazing? Well, then I look up, which is, I'm like, oh, I can go higher. Let me check out this trail and not even look at the map and see where it takes me. Officially got to my first spot. It wasn't too bad. It's a beautiful view, as you guys see. I mean, Jesus. But I'm trying to go up there. I don't know if I can, but there is a trail right here. So, I don't know, maybe you have to climb it. So I take this trail, I see a waterfall, I'm clipping all this stuff in, so yeah. So I see the waterfall, and then I talk to a guy who's like, hey, I asked him, sorry, I asked the guy, how do you get to the top, bro? I asked this hiker, how do you get to the top? And he said, no, just do this, but don't take what looks like a service road. You look for the parking lot and don't take what looks like a service road. So, walk about maybe a mile. On my left, there is a gravel road. I'm like, oh, that's the service road. And going to like straight to my right, where was it like a regular path that I've been on. So I stayed on that, walked for about another almost 2 miles, and I was like, dude, something has to give. So I turn around, backtrack all the way 2 miles, and it wasn't hard. It was kind of flat, like it was flat basically, so it wasn't that bad. Turn around, get back to the point where I saw the gravel road, and luckily enough, 2 hikers come. They were coming from where I first came from, and like, yeah, how do you get to the top? And you know, they checked it out. They were actually going there too, but I was like, hell no. These guys look like in shape. They're gonna dust me. So I waited back, even though they asked me to come. I waited back. Yeah, so I gotta go all the way. I'm down here. I gotta go all the way up. Here, you see where that orange thing is, where my finger is? That's a person standing there on that rock. Ended up going myself, struggling along, of course. Finally saw the parking lot after like half a mile. I ended up getting to the top of the mountain, saw this amazing view again. I was up there by myself for a while. And then it's about 6 p.m. I'm like, oh, it's gonna get dark soon, so I start to head down the mountain. Walking, and I see a sign that says Little Stony Man parking lot, a mile and like a quarter ahead. So I take that trail, of course. Who wouldn't, obviously, because that's where I was. So I take that, walk for a while, and then I realize that I'm going uphill right now. Like, what the heck? And then I look ahead of me, right, and I see like rocks, and this looks exactly like what I saw when I came to the overlook the first time. Like not the first time, but like the high overlook. The second, I should say, the second time. I was like, wow, this looks all too familiar. I get up there, literally looks like this same view. I started freaking out. I was like, dude, did I just do like a circle? Came back to the same spot, and like it looked like the exact same spot. So I walked like 50 yards to my right, just to like make sure I was on the same rock. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh, like why the hell am I on top of a mountain still? I've been walking for like, I don't know, 30-40 minutes. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I don't know how long. Probably not that long, actually. Not 30-40 minutes. I don't know how long I was walking for. It was a while though. But so I check it out. I end up seeing a danger sign. So immediately I turn around. I'm like, and like, I'm panicking, right? I'm like, oh my god, like, what did I do? Like, did I miss a turn? So I started booking it back, right? Run into 2 very nice people, a young couple who I had some good conversation with. Talked to them for a while, and they knew where they were going. I was like, yo, you guys know where you're going? They're like, yeah. So they walked me down the mountain. Long story short, they were amazing, very nice people. We had similar hobbies, blah blah blah. Hikers are awesome. So we get down the mountain. They leave first. It's about 8 p.m. now. No, it's not 8 p.m. It's like 7:30. So I'm driving towards the entrance of the park. I snapped up a couple pictures of the sunset. So now my mission is to get some food and try to find a place to sleep. I'm not sleeping in the park tonight because I didn't get a backcountry camping permit because I just forgot about it, and the visitor center was closed. So anyway, get my food. I'm looking for Wi-Fi. So I ended up finding Wi-Fi at the McDonald's. It's funny because it wasn't even McDonald's Wi-Fi. It was it's called Xfinity Wi-Fi, and I had a free hour of internet. So I get on, check Twitter, and I noticed I got a message from one of my friends that said, "I heard you were missing." I was like, "Wait." So it was something like, "I heard you were missing." I was like, "Wait, what?" Like, huh? Like my response was kind of weird, and immediately I checked Facebook, and I noticed that I had like 50 notifications, over 20 messages, and I was like immediately overwhelmed. I was like, "Wait, what the hell?" Like, I did not think this would happen. You know, I left a note. I was like, you know, I didn't think it would be a big deal, but I guess I should have realized. So you know, I opened one of the notifications, and it was from my sister. She posted like a big thing that I was missing and stuff like that. So I ended up messaging my parents to, you know, make sure they knew I was okay. I put out a post, you know, that people know I was okay. I didn't really explain anything at all. I just got off Facebook right after that because I didn't have to, like, I had an hour. So I was talking to my parents. One of my friends took set up a trip for Sunday, which you guys will see whenever that comes out. And then, yeah, man, I was talking to some of my friends, telling them I'm okay. My parents, I was okay. And that was, oh, actually, so looking for a place. So basically, I drove around for almost an hour looking for a safe place to sleep because I really don't know if it's legal to sleep in a parking lot. So, even if you're in a car, so because you know some places don't want you there. So I was trying to look for a safe place to sleep. I couldn't find one. Finally, was just like fuck it. Looked at my GPS, saw there was a parking lot like 25 minutes away. Went to that. Looked safe. By the time I got there, it was like midnight. Went to bed at like midnight. And here's your first video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry I'm like kind of monotone right now, but it's really early, and I don't know. Are any of you wondering why like I'm in a house right now? It's kind of weird, right? Like, shouldn't I be camping or something? Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned to see why. Goodbye, guys.